Youth sports has dramatically changed over the last 20 years. Many believe we've become a sports-obsessed culture, with parents putting immense pressure on their kids to excel on the playing field so they will eventually earn a college sports scholarship. But how often is it really worth all the time, energy, and often enormous expense?
Oh, go, kick it in! Yeah!
On any given Saturday, the soccer fields at Oak Grove Park in Centerville are packed with parents and young athletes.
Come on, Colby!
I too am soccer mom on Saturdays, cheering on my 9-year-old son Colby.
Yeah! All right, you ready for the next stop?
But my schedule doesn't compare to that of Becker of Centerville.
Hey, hop in, everybody.
She has 3 young boys. Her 5-year-old son plays elite soccer and baseball, and 10-year-old son plays elite soccer, baseball, and basketball.
It can definitely be a little interesting. There's a lot of nights where we are going every single night.
In fact, Dawn says her family travels to various games just about every weekend, 11 months out of the year.
If we weren't doing what we're doing, we would be home and everybody would be separate.
And sadly, over the years, she's witnessed some of this.
Can you be any stupider? How dumb! If you embarrass me that again in front of all these people, I'm gonna smack you in your mouth.
I want to be rewarded somehow, some way.
This HBO sports documentary shows obsessive parents pushing their children to excel in various sports.
To get recruited by a D1 school, the scholarship is the goal.
Sport brings the best and the worst out in some people.
Steve Dawson is professor of health, fitness, and sport at Wittenberg University. He teaches sports psychology and sociology. He's also Wittenberg's head soccer coach.
As sport has grown and more and more money is invested into it, more of your family time, a bigger commitment, you want to get something out of it. You want to get something in return.
But if the pressure is too much and the child doesn't excel,
it can have a devastating effect, especially if the child doesn't live up to expectations and the expectations are too great.
James Van Artsdalen is on the Wittenberg soccer team. He absolutely loves the sport, but admits there were times when he felt his mom pushed him too hard while growing up in Chicago.
It's so competitive. There's so many kids vying for spots, and you really have to make sure that you're on your game all the time. So there's always coaches or parents or other players that are just pushing you to be your best.
16-year-old Zoe Packard of Centerville is one of the top gymnasts in the country. She won first place in the state competition last March.
It's my main goal is to get a scholarship.
And according to her coach, Donnie Bent, she has a really good chance. Zoe works out 22 hours a week at Kids Are Tops in Centerville. Their athletes have earned 52 full college scholarships since 1981. But for the thousands of other elite gymnasts across the country,
it's a lot of kids for a little bit of scholarship.
In fact, only about 140 full gymnastics scholarships are awarded every year nationwide. And the odds of winning an NCAA sports scholarship, a staggering low of just 2%. Dawn says if it happens for her boys, then great. If not, no worries. She just wants them to be healthy and enjoy an active lifestyle. Zoe says she will be disappointed if she doesn't get an athletic scholarship. But even with all the years of training and traveling, she says,
wouldn't change anything.
She wouldn't change anything. Zoe, by the way, placed 7th in the Eastern Nationals gymnastics competition earlier this month. We wish her much success in achieving her goal of getting that sports scholarship.